Hey Panons, my face is back. So for those of you who have prosopagnosia, I'm sure you'd welcome more information, especially of the up-to-date nature. For those of you who aren't face blind, you might be wondering, is that guy I know face blind? What about my aunt? It's not like you call her neurotypical. What about my kid? I mean, that would explain a lot. Could I even have it? Well, we're going to give you some resources today so you can find out. Directing people to the correct resources poses a bit of a geographical problem, so we'll start easy. The internet. If you're watching this video, you probably have it, so here are a few sites. Ooh, fancy! In the first two tests, you'll find a series of questions that ask about your familiarity with famous faces. Note that the faceblind.org test has political figures from both the United States and the UK among them, so not everyone will be familiar with 100%. In the BBC test, you'll be asked more general questions about your daily life experiences. Whether you pass or not, this is a great tool for adults to become alert to the symptoms of prosopagnosia. Notice how I said adults though. Anyone younger and it gets a little... Another easily accessible resource is the 2012 60-minute special done by CBS. It's available on YouTube at this address. Part 2 can be seen here. Yay! Now that I've gotten the basics out of the way, I can direct everyone to locations where you can get help. Help being a relative term, that's really not help, it's more of just getting diagnosed, which really isn't, I mean, it's helpful. First, we're going to zoom out to the world at large. Canada, Belgium, and Australia have a few labs doing groundbreaking work. As with all links listed below, we'll try to keep them up to date as time goes on. If we are talking the United States, however, there are a few more options. Because you've been watching this channel intently, I'm sure you've noticed all the Firefly references I've hidden in each episode. Or perhaps you've noticed how we reference the UK frequently. That's because these are all the labs doing research on face blindness in the UK right now. Unfortunately, the only centers specifically for testing children at this time are Bournemouth University and the University of Minnesota. One of these things is not like the other. In all seriousness, while the current labs in the United States are awesome, it is a large country and more locations and research would be appreciated. Kind regards, Stephanie Chase. Next up, there's print. Here's a link. No wait, this is a book. Books don't have links, but that doesn't stop me from expecting that little red squiggly line to appear at a misspelled word. Books do, however, have great info. On the nonfiction side, the best book right now is Understanding Facial Recognition Difficulties in Children by Nancy L. Mindick. For the more personal anecdotal perspective, there's What It's Like to Be Faceblind, edited together by Joe Livingston. I will remember. There's also a few fictional stories in which the main character is faceblind. These include Faces by Diane Winger and Missing Mark by Julie Kramer. And I read a little fanfiction myself, so I'll link those below. Finally! The purpose of this entire channel is revealed! Finally, you may be wondering, where do prosos at with their face blindness? Good thing you asked, and with such modern speak. There is currently a fantastic website called Diseasemaps.org. If you search prosopagnosia, you'll find people all over the world who share this disorder, creating a global community. You can even see my dot. But that's now false information, as I've moved since then. You'll never find me here, never! And that's it. The end. Wasn't this the best episode ever?
Best episode ever.
Yeah, thankfully episode 6 is right here. So TTFN, check out my initials SLC, and I'll see you on the flip side. Whoa!